esame pasiruošę pakeisti savo gyvenimą, pakanka vieno telefono skambučio. Šios Pasirinkę Lietuvą laidos herojai, sulaukusi skambučio mados verslą iškeitė į mokytojos darbą. Po kito atvyko gyventi į Lietuvą. Dar vieno skambučio sako nelaukianti, nes jaučiasi jau radusi namus. Skambutis Vokietijos ir Olandijos pilietei Ulrikei Jansen reiškia vokiečių kalbos pamokos pradžią. Kartais namuose priimant mokinius individualiai, bet dažniausiai pamokos vyksta Vilniaus jėzuitų gimnazijoje, kur ji dirba mokytoja. Anksčiau dar ir Vilniaus Filaretų mokykloje dirbusią pedagogę į Lietuvą taip pat atviliojo skambutis. Jo sulaukusi moteris ilgai nesvarščiusi susikrovė lagaminus ir po 10 darbo metų atsisveikino su mokykla Vokietijoje.
I worked in school for 10 years in Germany, and one day I got a telephone call. And I was asked if I would like to work in Jesuit gymnasium in Lithuania in Vilnius. So actually, because I worked 10 years in Germany in school, I was looking for something new. I wanted to change after 10 years a little bit. I was even thinking to change to do something else. And when I got this telephone call, I was thinking, wow, great. So I checked immediately in the internet because unfortunately, I didn't know so much about Lithuania before. And then I decided within 2 days that I would love to come to Lithuania. So I went to the school director in Germany, to the school where I was working, and he really supported me. He said, yes, that's perfect for you. Go somewhere, go abroad and teach somewhere else. So within a few days I had the contract.
Jis be galo šiltas žmogus ir su ja visiems draugams, aš manau, ir artimiesiems yra malonu bendrauti, nes jinai moka klausyti kitą žmogų, moka jį išgirsti. Ir žmogus su ja kalbėdamas jaučiasi išklausytas, išgirstas. Ir aš manau, tai patraukia ypatingai tiek draugus, tiek turbūt ir kolegas, nebejoju. Ir mokinius, nes aš manau, kad ji kaip mokytoja turi tą savybę mokinį ne tik mokyti, mes pripratę perduoti kažkokias žinias, bet tas yra ypatinga jos darbo stiliuje, kad ji tiesiog perduoda tą kultūrinį kontekstą, iš kurio ji pati yra atėjusi. Ir mokiniai, manau, pasie mokiniai eina mokytis ne vien tik tai kalbos, o būtent žavi to savo kultūra ir sugebėjimu dalintis tuo, ką jinai pati turi geriausio, ką jinai atsinešė kaip savo kultūrinį kontekstą atvažiuodama į Lietuvą ir jinai mielai tuo dalinasi su kitais. Ir tai, manau, jos toks vienas iš gal ryškiausių jos asmenybės bruožų.
Šiandien Lietuvoje Ulrike turi būrį ištikimų draugų ir daugybę mylimų mokinių, bet vis dar ryškiai pamena, kaip atvyko į mūsų šalį, kur nieko nepažinojo. Prieš tai nepasidomėjo, ar čia gyventi jai patiktų.
I got this telephone call on Friday evening, and on Monday already I decided I will go. I signed everything, and then I went here first time. But I remember this day. Of course, the way from the airport to Old Town, it was a bit different. But when I came to the Old Town and I stayed in the hotel next to Rotusche, so immediately I felt I had a wonderful feeling inside. Yeah. So I thought immediately I will love this place. Somehow I felt very, very good. I was very open because I didn't know very much. I was traveling before a lot, but not in the northern countries. And so because I was very open, I was not afraid at all. Because I always like to explore things. That's, for me, I thought, let's go and have a look. I remember it was February when I was asked. Then I came here for the first time, it was April. And for a longer weekend. And then I went to a concert in Congresso Rume. And it was Easter actually, 2012. And I came out of the concert and it was snowing. So I thought, aha, that's the weather in Lithuania. Yeah, so still think it was a wonderful decision.
Sostinės senamiestyje susikūrusi jaukius namus, Ulrike nesibaimina ir kartais itin atšiauraus lietuviško oro. Tiesa, iš pradžių ją glumino ne tik dažnai pasitaikančios niūrios dienos, bet ir niūrūs veidai gatvėse.
I was maybe a little bit surprised that people on the street, if they don't know each other, they are not smiling. It was at this time, 2012. Because in Germany sometimes you even don't know each other, but if you pass, then you smile a little bit. But this was for me a new experience, and but it was only on the street, and but very quick I got to know Lithuanians, and it was completely the opposite. They were very smiling and very warm-hearted, and they really welcomed me with open arms, which was I enjoyed very much.
Aš dažnai apie save pagalvoju, aš didžiąją gyvenimo savo dalį gyvenu Lietuvoje. Aš nesu tikra, kad aš sugebu taip įsiklausyti į aplinką, kurioje esu kaip Ulrike. Kaip Jėzuitų gimnazijos direktorė Edita Šicaitė šįryt pasakė, tikriausia lietuvė, kurią aš žinau, tai yra vokietė Ulrike. Jinai tiek yra įsikultūrinus į tą Lietuvos kontekstą, kad mes ją pačias geriausias lietuviui būdingas savybės atrodo yra surinkusi. O viską, kas mūsų mažiau puošia, kažkaip jinai nepasisavina to. Tai Dieve duok kiekvienam iš mūsų, kur be gyventume, Lietuvoje, Šiaurės Afrikoje, Amerikoje, Australijoje ar Grenlandijoje, taip sugebėti pasimti iš aplinkos. Tai ne tik pasimti, bet ir dalinti su aplinka ir iš jos paimti tai, kas geriausia, ir visiškai sugebėti nepasiduoti tai blogai įtakai ir tai, kas mums patiems nepatinka, prie jos kažkaip ir neprilimpa.
I'm not an artist, so but I enjoy to do this, and I love colors. That's what I really love. So this is very emotional. I think it was also during quarantine. At the beginning of quarantine.
Lietuvoje Ulrike atrado ne tik naują šalį ir naujus žmonės, bet ir kitokią save. Čia ji ne tik mėgaujasi gausybę koncertų ir savanoriškų darbų keliose labdaros organizacijose, bet ir ėmė tapyti. Ieškoti vis naujų gyvenimo spalvų Ulrikei ne naujiena. Mokyti vokiečių kalbos ji taip pat ėmėsi sulaukusi netikėto skambučio.
I was working in the fashion business. And so my life was like this. I went to university a little bit. Then I was working in fashion business, so I earned some money. And the other part of the year I was traveling. So this was a wonderful combination. I was traveling by myself mostly 3 months a year, just with a ticket and a backpack. So it was, and I did this for many, many, many years. But always studying, but not like now the students are doing. At this time it was possible. And after many, many years I decided to make my exam. Lucky, I did. But still I was not working as a teacher. Then I was in travel business. So I was organizing trips. Then at this time the golf tourism started in Germany. And I was selling golf trips all around the world. So, but then one day I got a telephone call also, and I was asked if I would like to work in school. Already, actually, I thought I will never work in school, but I did both exams, so I finished my studies, and so I went to school and applied, and they said, Ulrike, you should come and you should work in school. And that's how I came from, I always was studying and I always wanted to be a teacher, but the other things I did was very interesting too. And even the traveling, I think, I love to explore, and this helped me also later in my job to work as a teacher. The school in Germany was quite different to the school here in Vilnius. It was a school with many, many different nationalities. I actually had 14 different nationalities in my class. And that means it's not so easy with all the different cultures. But because I got to know when I was traveling and low budget, so I really met people, not in 5-star hotels at this time. So it really helped me to understand different cultures, different mentalities. And so, this was my way a little bit. And so I was working for 10 years in Germany in school. Yeah, I started very late, but it was also with the kids were a bit difficult, had problems in the families and lots of problems, but quite for me, very interesting time. And then I got the next telephone call and I came to Vilnius.
Jos turtinga patirtis, jos atvirumas žmonėms, jos noras dalintis. O ar čia priklauso nuo geografiškai kito kultūrinio konteksto, nežinau. Čia galbūt daugiau toksai bendražmogiškas. Bet tikrai jaučiasi, kad jinai labai daug turi patirties, gyvenimo patirties, įvairios patirties ir išlikusi labai jautri kitam žmogui, jautri kitų žmonių problemoms. Aš manau, tai padeda bendrauti Lietuvoje čia tiek su vaikais, tiek su bendradarbiais, tiek su draugais ir draugėmis.
Mūsų šios dienos herojė Ulrike, sulaukusi netikėto skambučio, mados verslą iškeitė į mokytojos darbą. Prieš 8 metus vėl suskambus telefonui, ji priėmė pasiūlymą dirbti vokiečių kalbos mokytoja Lietuvoje. Nors mados pasaulyje nebesisuka jau seniai, grožį ir stilių Ulrike mėgsta iki šiol. Moteris pati kuria savo suknelių dizainą. Ryškias spalvas ji mėgsta visur. Ir paveiksluose, ir drabužiuose, ir gyvenime.
I had so many fantastic experiences in my life, and I think it's very important to be open, because if you open, you get to know people, you get to know different things, you even get to know difficult times sometimes, but you learn to handle it, and it gives you a big spectrum of the world, of people, what you can do. So for me, I'm always interested, yeah. And I will see what I will do after these 2 more years. Maybe I will do something really completely different.
Ne kartą po netikėto skambučio gyvenimą iš pagrindų pakeitusi Ulrike tikina dar vieno skambučio nelaukianti, nes Lietuvoje rado namus. Tiesa, moteris juokiasi, visada liekanti atvira pasiūlymams, bet pabrėžia, kad ir pasibaigus paskutinė jos darbo sutarčiai gimnazijoje, Lietuvos tikrai nepaliks.
No. I have 2 more years and then I will finish. I will finish and I will retire, and then if there's a telephone coming, if there's a telephone call coming and asking me to do some other interesting things, yes, why not? But not to work for the next years in a school. My school career is over then. I will stay here. And my dream is that I can stay a little bit here and then stay a little bit in Germany, so go back and forth. But for sure I will not leave the country in 2 years, and that's why I'm so happy I have these 2 more years, so I don't have to say bye-bye and I don't have to leave, because I really would like to stay here, and this is what I will do.
Kas Lietuvoje labiausiai patinka?
My contract is actually only a year, and then it extends for a year and another year. So usually it's finished to 6 years. Now I'm here 8 years, and I asked for 2 more years. So this is because I can say I really feel wonderful here and very home. And so you asked me the brightest side. The people are very nice. I know so many different people here. It's a big cultural program, and I feel really home because of, but first of all because of people. And of course of my students in school. I mean, I love to go to school, and I love to teach, and I love to see my students. So I think the people, it's always the reason why you love to be somewhere, and this is here. I go a lot to concerts, to opera house, to concerts, to philharmonie, to concerts in the church, and I love music. Sports, I didn't do so much. I used to play golf because of this golf business when I was in Germany, but here not. Maybe because the season is so short. And I meet friends. I love to meet friends. Sometimes I paint. Some of the paintings I gave to friends because they were asking me, can I have this? I like this very much. And most of the time I really spend with other people. Yeah, and concerts I love. I'm a member of Rotary Club, so I think if I have more time, then after 2 years I will even more try to join I'm a member of International Rotary Club in Vilnius, so I try to join the meetings every week. This year it was a bit difficult because I had lessons at the same time, but I was quite active 2 years ago. I was even the board for membership committee, and support a little bit of Fejas Lyra, this foundation.
Kas Lietuvoje labiausiai nepatinka?
I really cannot say. Maybe it's the weather. Sometimes it's not easy because the spring in Germany starts 4 weeks earlier, always. And I'm always looking out of the window and waiting when are the leaves coming, when it will be green. And this long gray period, this is sometimes not easy. But on the other side, there's a lot to do in the city, and now in the country I also discovered a lot. So I really feel very good here. I used to go every year to Neringa. So at the end of June, after school is over, and I love this place very much. Even last year when I had many friends from Germany here, we went all together I wanted to show them this beautiful place. And it's a very special place. But this year, because of the quarantine, I was exploring the countryside of Lithuania. So I was traveling a lot. I took the car and went to Sadasai, to Aukštaitija, to Druskininkai I was before, but I did again. And I was walking and walking and walking in the nature. And I realized what a beautiful nature you have, and so many beautiful lakes. But because before I was more here in the city, going to restaurants, to concerts, going out, didn't know so much about the nature in Lithuania. So I'm very impressed, and I will go on with this, explore more places. But Neringa for me, it's a wonderful place. Yeah.
Kuo skiriamės?
Germans also somehow not so open as Italians. The souther you go, I think it depends on the weather. So maybe this is a kind of stereotype that they are not so, in the first, if you don't know each other, so open. But then others, no. I don't see so much, and even it changed now a lot in these 8 years I'm here now. I don't see so many differences.
Kuo palinkėtumėt Lietuvai ir lietuviams?
You can be very proud of yourself, because what you, even in these 8 years since I'm here, what you, also the economic situation, it's, you can be really proud how you changed and how your life changed and how the city changed and what you reached in these years, because it's not such a long time since independence. So But I think also you are quite a bit proud, and you have the reason to be proud to be like this. I wish for Lithuania, and especially now of the situation now because of the corona and the economic problems they might come up. I really wish that it will not be so bad as maybe, because I know for some parts, for tourism, for people working in the restaurants and the hotels, for everybody it's a hard time. And I really wish that, because you were so great in the last years to put up the economy, and I really wish that this will, people are strong, but Lithuanians are very strong. This I realized. You are very strong, and I think how you managed even this crisis now, it was great. You were very strict from the beginning, and now we almost everything is okay here. So I can learn from you a little bit, because you Lithuanians are strong people, and they and very warm-hearted.